Hey everyone, it's Jessica and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I am taking you thrifting today, but I will be sharing with you examples of things that I do not buy at the thrift store. Today's video is in collaboration with Julie from The Thrilled Thrifter, Sarah's October Home, and Miranda Christine. I will link all of their channels down below in my description box, and I'll also have a playlist, that way you can check out their videos when you're done watching mine. I would like to start out the video by saying that I mainly go thrifting as a hobby. I look for home decor, useful items that I can use around my house. I also find things for friends and family, for gifts, and the number one thing that I do not buy at the thrift store are items to resell. I also will not buy anything that's broken, chipped, dirty, smelly, torn, unwashable, and also things that are too big to fit in my vehicle. So now I'm going to share with you some more specific examples of things that I do not buy, and the first one is jewelry items. So the reason I don't buy jewelry is I honestly don't wear much of it at all. I don't like necklaces. I really don't like earrings and bracelets and watches. I do like wearing rings, and that's about all that I will wear. I don't have anything against thrift store jewelry. It's just something that I don't buy even at retail stores. The next thing that I do not buy at thrift stores are hats. I have never been a hat wearer. I don't like them. I don't like how they look on me. As you can tell so far, I'm not much on accessories. I wish I was able to rock a hat like some people, but they're just not for me. The next thing that I will not buy at a thrift store are shoes. I'm very picky when it comes to shoes, and I honestly don't have very many pairs at all. I have a couple of pair of flip-flops, a couple pair of tennis shoes, a pair of boots, and maybe one or two pairs of dress shoes. The next thing that I will not buy from a thrift store is holiday and seasonal decor. It's also something that I do not buy brand new either. I will say thrift stores are one of the best places to buy holiday decor. You can find things to decorate for all seasons very cheap. I just personally have never liked holiday decor, and I don't like the idea of having to store it all away in a bin for 3/4 of the year. I would much rather purchase decor that I can keep out all year. The next thing that I will not buy at a thrift store is any red home decor. So I sort of have a love-hate relationship with the color red. I love the color. I think it's beautiful, but I will not wear red or have any visible red home decor items on display in my home. I think the main reason I really don't like the color red in my home is because in my first home over 16 years ago or so, I had a red couch and a red love seat, and I had a lot of red home decor, and I got tired of it really fast. The next thing that I will not buy at a thrift store are figurines and little knickknacks. I do have a few little figurines on one of my shelves in my bathroom, but they are all animal related. I really don't like little figurines of people. This also includes clowns and porcelain dolls. The next thing that I will not buy from a thrift store is any type of word art, word signs, or any type of quotes that go on your wall. So I've never really been a fan of signs and word art. In my opinion, it's just way too overdone, and sometimes it can get a little cheesy. I will also say that I really don't look at any of the thrift store art in general, just because most of it is not my style, and I just don't even waste my time looking at it. The next thing that I do not buy from a thrift store is really any type of electronics, and mainly I'm talking about electronics like TVs, DVD players, CD players, vacuum cleaners, video cameras, radios, speakers, and most kitchen appliances. The next thing that I will not buy at a thrift store are any type of opened board games and puzzles. I will occasionally buy a board game as long as it's sealed up and never been opened before. I will buy that for like a gift. But if they've been opened before, there's a good chance that there are pieces missing or they're not in good shape. And the same goes with puzzles. If it's been opened before, there's like a 99% chance that at least one or more pieces are going to be missing. So I just don't even waste my time looking at them. The next thing that I will not buy from a thrift store is any type of cutlery. This is definitely one of those things I would much rather buy brand new, mainly because it's all a mix and match, and I would much rather have a nice new matching set. I also really don't buy any used pots and pans. I have maybe purchased one or two, but they were like in excellent condition, and you could tell that they hadn't been used before. And the last thing that I will not buy from a thrift store are any type of fake plants and floral arrangements. I will say I do love plants, and I have many plants in my home, but I do prefer the real ones. So I'll never forget reading an article in Better Homes and Gardens, maybe about 10 years ago or so, and it was titled The Top 10 Things That Make Your Home Look Tacky, and the number one thing on that list was fake plants and flowers, so it's always kind of stuck with me since then. So that is pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you'll definitely have to let me know items that you will not buy at a thrift store. I would love to hear all the different answers, and don't forget to check out the playlist in my description box. That way you can check out Julie, Miranda, and Sarah's video on what they do not buy at a thrift store. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.